have to wait for the blinky lights on manual. Watering before dawn. Actually, I just saw lightning over there. Interesting. So early. It's a quiet one. I didn't hear the thunder. Oh, this isn't okay. Who would do something like this? Somebody's dog. How disrespectful people are. That's just not right. I mean, we don't have deer, you know? That's just so wrong. I hate that people do stuff like this. Constantly, people use my gravel for their pets to soil. This is awful. I'm just so disappointed that somebody would come all the way in here and drag it out, even if it's somebody's dog. And believe me, I used to love dogs, but not other people's. OPD, other people's dogs. Okay, boys and girls, guess what? The neighbor was at the door watching me. Oh my goodness, what time did I tell you it was? I can't find a moment of privacy. Oh, sorry, gotta edit that out. Oh yes, there is lightning over there. I can't show you very many plants here in the dark. It's quite humid. Let me check. 67% humidity. Yahoo! It's almost like we're in Texas. Okay, so somebody's having their things done professionally, you know. Most homeowners don't get up that high. That's nice. And I showed you that oleander yesterday. I'm able to show you the size right now of how big they can get. I guess the question one asks is, do your neighbors hate that, or because it's on their property as well? Have you guys worked out a deal? Yeah, that's an eyesore. I do not like people parking on their front yards. It really, I think, takes away value, but thank goodness we don't live in an HOA, right? So what is that a crepe myrtle? Somebody's already up at this house, do you think? I know I've gone by a couple of houses at 2 in the morning and there was some lights on as if they just kept them on all night. Love the paint job on this house. I know you can't see it and it may look yellow, but it's actually a very warm off-white, but with a peach tinge, and then the trim is salmon, I think. Time check, 5:02. Sunrise is at 5:25. This reminds me of times I've spent in Mississippi. The feel, you know. Also, when I was stationed on an island in the Pacific, not Hawaii. Oh, here's a jogger already. Oh, there's lightning over there. Guam, I was stationed there, and it was a little bit like this in the morning. It was a little bit like this all day, but perhaps as a young person, I spent more time up in the mornings early. I want to talk about this peach, and I didn't get a chance to talk to you about it yesterday. So it is so healthy in and of itself. And I'm saying this because I'm not sure there's a lot of maintenance that goes into it, because all of the peaches were laying on the ground last year, all of them fully ripe, and they weren't harvested, not one little bit. And I don't even know how to do that because, you know, I just eat fruit. I'll eat a piece of fruit if it's in my face. It's very, very wet here. Very, very not Arizona-like. So interesting. Oh, come on now. So this before and after I'm thinking about doing is because now it's 5 in the morning, whereas yesterday when I walked, it was a little bit later and the sun was on things. I wish this wasn't under contract. I would love to have this little place, but of course there's some older stuff, especially air conditioner on top. I want to talk a little bit about these. It's not okay for me to actually go onto their property. Maybe I'll do a little close-up of these red birds of paradise. Now, I thought, just from driving by Minnie homes and commercial plantings, that they were beyond their prime, but that's not what's happening at all. Those are buds forming. They're still just reaching their prime. You know, I got my little two growing. No blooms yet. Definitely in their sleeping mode. When did I plant them? I feel like it was this year. This is the, I'll just go with the Texas sage and old school ironwork. Do you love it? My goodness gracious. It's so precious. I love this home. A little more whacking on that tree. That tree looks dead, actually. Someday, this road theoretically will go all the way through, and unfortunately, my house backs to this road. And what was once a quiet road has become, as you see these turns, it has become a cut through from the main part of our 50,000 person town to, I believe, Tombstone, parts beyond. Well, wherever everybody's going, they're cutting through. So there's just not that many homes here to warrant all the traffic that I hear. Especially, you know, traffic going this way. Okay, that's one thing. They're going to the main part of town, but why are they shooting this way? Where are they going? And they swing through this housing area. As you see, you know, it's a little bit open so people can pick up speed. But yeah, so this is my road. I'm down there. I thought it'd be quiet. This is not a main road. Someday it'll be more and more. Escalade. I think that person just slowed because they saw me and were startled. That's all. They're actually not speeding through, but yeah, I think that's going to open. This will all be developed someday. Water, of course, is our problem. You know, water. There's only so many developments you can do to stretch out the water. What do you think those vines are growing on that wall? Let's go over here. I'm kind of fascinated by their back. What they put here, I want to show you. They put these little weird blocks down as if it's some sort of soil erosion. I don't think they're just cast there. Lantana. Well, see, I can't even grow a lantana out here. Oh, my lantana died. I guess I will take you to the back of my house. Unless they've got some irrigation dripping down. That's a desert willow. And that is a desert willow, but in small form, a little starter. More lantana. Well, goodness, this is kind of what I wanted going on for my back. Between my wall and the sidewalk. Mine all died. I couldn't keep them alive. I don't see the irrigation coming to this. How are they doing this? Is that vine? Is that a clematis? I'm trying to decide from the leaves. Can't tell. There's the Italian cypress people love around here. That my neighbor, the one who was listening to me this morning, says that 3 of them are tearing up her house, though they've been there long before she was. Yes, look at how glossy these leaves are. Cars seem to, I don't know why it looks suspicious. Everybody's out walking. How glossy is that? I don't know what kind of tree this is. All right, let's go up the street. Whoa. Nice. Doves are busy this morning. I did look for a nest yesterday. My goodness, it's pretty, isn't it? There's something to be said for if you have trees in your backyard, you're not gonna be able to sleep through the doves. Or some roosters. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening here. This has something to do with drainage when it rains. That's all I know. A lot of people do this, and I'm not really sure. And that is what goes behind my house, because my house is up there very close to where he's about to pass. Close to where he's braking, getting ready to turn. That's my house. Interesting. This is the, sorry, I meant my phone was too close in, the magnification. Did you see it's pink right there? So sweet. Messy though. I heard they're very messy, so I think these are grapes. Oh, they certainly are. Will you look at that? I'm gonna point right there. Are they gonna harvest them? It's a Thompson seedless, I'll bet. Are they gonna harvest them? Wow. I wish my grapes looked that healthy. Like the leaves, you know, but mine do not. Oh my. This is probably an older home if the air conditioner's on top. There's moisture down there. I think it's moisture. I don't know what that's from. What's this fruit that's dropped right here? That's some sort of fruit, isn't it? What are we looking at here? What is this plant? It's massive. Wow. That must be quite the secret garden in that home. Look at that. Grapes hanging over the walls. Fun. Fun, 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 fun. How are we doing with our sunrise? So pretty. Oh yeah. Not sure I'm into that guy's little stovepipe thing there. How about that? Do we get a stovepipe out? We do want something in the foreground to give us sort of a 3D image. I apologize, my hands are shaking a little bit. It's Grand Central Station here. My goodness gracious. So while sunrise is over here, suggesting that is east, I'm very interested to see that it's pink over there, as if that was the sunrise, but that's not true. Huh. So if that is east, that is Bisbee, Tombstone. Oh, is that a cloud bank over there? Oh my, look at that. We don't have that normally. I don't know what I'm doing here. No, that's the Huachuca Mountains. Okay, kids, I hate it when this happens. In Arizona, it's just so hard to figure out where the mountains are. If those are the Huachuca Mountains, those are the Mule Mountains of Bisbee. Meaning Bisbee is more southeast. Because we know this is east. I know I'm driving you crazy. I'm driving me crazy. Probably won't even get posted. Oleanders. Quite large. The white ones. Not that common. More common in Tucson, actually. People down here seem to be planting sort of the red, which aren't bright red at all. You know, clearly that's the trumpet vine, right? I mean, the flowers are trumpet shaped. Well, it looks wonderful. I love it. Somebody spent a lot of money when they built that wall, putting in all those runs to get the water straight down to the street where it has nowhere to go. We don't have drains. So when these monsoons come fast and furious, as they sometimes do, there's nowhere for the water to go. It just floods. It doesn't flood homes necessarily, yet. Dead something or another. So this is basically what my back looks like. Also, this is the back of my house. When you hear those cars coming through, this is what you're hearing. My house is further up. Yeah, there's the sort of the more the traditional red oleanders that people favor here. I've noticed when I go up to Tucson, a lot of the commercial plantings are the white oleanders. This person has a few cacti planted here, but and they require just no maintenance at all, really, as far as water goes. The less water, the better. That's just a weed. That's pretty, isn't it? Goodness gracious, look at that. It's gorgeous. I mean, I know it's kind of, I guess some of the maintenance would be trying to get in here and get that stuff out of there. We do get a lot of debris that piles up back in here. These are weeds that have just died out. Winter weeds that basically died out. Obviously, there's a lot of debris been piling up here for a long, long time, but isn't that gorgeous? Oh, PP, other people's plants. My friend who's leaving was going to, did in fact dig a few out from his property to give me, but they died, they didn't make it, so he never brought them to me. That's a cactus that has died, and probably due to too much water. Garbage is getting caught up in here. Oh, this lady to die for. First off, those are grapes. I know that. She has so many plantings. It's so beautiful. Now she does have this, looks like a Japanese honeysuckle growing through her wall, which is going to really do some damage in time. But I've seen grapes hanging. I talked about this one. I've seen grapes hanging from her house, from her arbor walking by, unharvested. Yeah, I'd like that day. That looks like a peach over there. I'd like that day. Look at the size of that prickly pear. And these are Adam's needle yuccas. And they were all white about a month ago. Nice pergolas too, you know. So I think her son does a lot of the work here. It's very uncommon to have a saguaro in your backyard here, and it's not that warm. That's a pretty picture, isn't it? So beautiful. Those are more common in Tucson and definitely Phoenix. That is the assisted living apartments, and then in the back is in the real lockdown nursing home, which I've toured. Now, what do I got here, people? Oh, there's some. I think this house has a pool. They used to rent this as a sort of a luxury, a B&B kind of Airbnb. What is this? Figs? Are these figs? Oh, that's pretty massive. All right, so this is the rental home where the owner refuses, according to that neighbor, to do anything about this tree. And the renter cannot do anything with it. So, as you see, it hangs over this neighbor's property, drops leaves. I mean, the amount of work this tree is costing this man, my neighbor is. And in fact, we know I'm getting his leaves because that's my house. So it's just wrong. People are so involved. They truly are. I don't know how This fellow's real fastidious. I don't just... In fact, he had a lot of weeds, and looks like he came and got rid of them all. Interesting. What's my weed situation? Look at my little sunflowers. That's what you see in the camera every day. Uh-oh, here's a big weed. The holes were the lantana I had planted that didn't survive. This grew again, didn't it? Oh, that big thing. Yeah, we had some, unfortunately, we had some vandalism. I did try to cut this. I remember now, because you can see my cut, that I said I would have to come back with a lopper. I need to do that. I don't know what that plant is, but obviously it shouldn't grow up under the power source. Yep, all the lantana died, and I pulled them. This is the only one I didn't pull. Just didn't make it. Not coming back. Look at these guys. Oh, hello. I think that's a weed, and that bag has been there since forever. Not my house. My house ends right here. What are you doing? You're hanging the wrong way. It's got a very thin stalk to support all those. Probably should have pulled it a long time ago, but it's okay. I certainly got less sunflowers than I thought I was going to. Less took. I might just oopsies. I might have just maybe just a couple more. That's all. Some stalks are huge and some stalks are thin. We know that one right there blows wickedly over this way. You know, for being autumn beauty, they all seem to be sort of that yellow. I don't really see the colors. This is my one and only drainage. I don't really see all the colors I was hoping for. I mean, I love the yellow, but I was looking for the autumn beauty mix, meaning the sort of the burnt, the oranges, the darker browns, rich browns, but oh yeah, Grand Central here. Where do you think all these people are going? You and I have been on this road. I just don't get it. I'm never going to get it. Adam's needle yucca. Look at all this. Oh, beautiful. And these blooms. I know I have photos of these, and I will show them to you as comparisons. They were beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, these people did a lot of plantings out here. Very nice. Whoever originally bought that home. And these folk have people come in and trim their oleanders down. They keep it very, very tidy. Nice, huh? Also, looks like they keep their back real tidy as well. This person has a pool. That's all I have to say about that. A pool. I want a pool. So we have a lot of problem with this, and I do get them in my back through that one stone. As you see the concrete block, those are there to provide drainage. I only have one. It looks like whoever put that shed in took the wall down, took that block out, broke it, didn't replace it with a draining one. So these people have a smaller area to deal with, but quite nicely done. Oh goodness, a blue truck turned the corner. I thought it was my friend. These things take a while, don't they? I mean, obviously it's only been a day or two or a week or less than a week or a year or 5 minutes. I don't know. But even now when I see little blue trucks in town, I think it's him. Oh, of course I would know if he was in town. We always see each other. These are red yucca, and they've cut down. Somebody's really taking care of business here. Very nice looking. My little red yucca doesn't look like this because he is planted in a pond. I just can't make a permanent decision on where things should go. He didn't even bloom this year, poor guy. This lady has wonderful plantings in front. Purple lantana, and just very pretty. This tree they cut way back every year, and it grows really, really big. Pine needles, right? What if you live next to that? I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what kind of tree this is. It's big though. From here, I smell a sweet scent. I would say it was a lilac, but it's not. It is the desert willow that drops all of its petals all over these people's front yard. These people were trying to grow red yucca, red bird of paradise, and they're struggling quite a bit. Anyway, look at that. And you know what? They smell as good as they look. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. It does drop. Look at that. And if you got gravel, that's difficult to deal with. Here comes the neighbor. I think this is a photinia tree. This is sort of what I was hoping for, but I may have started too late. Anyway, she's got a sweet little yard. Isn't this just precious? Oh, goodness gracious, so precious. Lavender. And these are sort of commercially done, and they just leave them there. The tour for now. Just because I'm in my own neighborhood. Don't want to get everybody on camera. Thanks for joining me for coffee this morning. My coffee's not in my hand. I thought about walking with my coffee. Are you kidding? Oh yeah, but I didn't do it. Talk to you soon.